What You Don't See is the movie I'm reviewing today. Guys, thank you so much for the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. What You Don't See is a movie showing on Uche TV. A recap of this movie talks about a young man who is so caring, generous to his domestic staff, to the extent that this domestic staff thinks that he is interested in them. One of the domestic staff fell in love with him, only to find out that this man have a girlfriend and he was just being nice and just being a human being towards them. This is what this movie is about. What I like about this movie, what do I even like about this movie? I watch this movie, I'm like, are they serious with what they are doing in this movie? Like, are they really serious? Then I'm like, okay, let me look for something I like about this movie. Then I said, okay, I think I like Chisom's acting. Yes, I love her acting. I think she was a standout character for me in this movie. Then plus Sonia a little bit. So yeah, I love her acting, the way she was there, more educated, more sound. She was blowing a lot of grammar, big vocab, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I enjoy her character in this movie, and that was something I like basically. And this brings me to the size. I mean, now Uche is posting movie in the right frame size. I love that. He needs to keep it up. He shouldn't change. Don't bow to pressure, guy. I love that we are giving us or posting these movies or videos in the right key frame size, and I really love that you are doing so. And then another thing I love about this movie is location. You guys know that when it comes to Uchina Bunabo, like the popular producers on YouTube, they have specific locations in terms of the house they use. You see this house and you're like, yeah, this is this person's movie. You see this and you're like, yeah, this is this person's movie. So for this movie, Uchina Bunabo used a different location, not that house that has the white furniture that he always uses. So this was a new location. I love how beautiful this house is. The glasses, like new interior decoration going on. I don't know if it's the same house or whatever, but I love the house so much. I was just tired of seeing yeah, so I really love the location for this movie. And then I love that they showed us a bar, or should I say a restaurant, that Chisom was working at. I love that location as well. And then the street shot where they were doing exercise, that was okay. But everything actually just happened in the house, and I love that. I love that house location basically. And to be frank, those are the things I like about this movie. Moving on to what I do not like, let's talk about the storyline. I already told you what this movie is about. And when you sit down and ask yourself, as this movie this storyline is like a skit to me, or like I was like, this is what a skit or a content creator will come up with, where you think your boyfriend is so good to this girl, so you think your girlfriend or you think your boyfriend is dating this girl, to find out that this man is just basically being nice, nothing to it. He actually has a real girlfriend, so don't think he's interested in you, stuff like that. And then you come and meet them, you know, that kind of thing altogether. The storyline for me doesn't really make sense like that. Like it doesn't hold any source. It doesn't even make sense that this is a storyline that should be put into a movie. And there was the only thing that you can give it as an excuse was when Sonia was treating the best friend badly, thinking that the best friend wanted to take the bus from her, and she later found out she has to apologize. You know, that was just the whole storyline. Like, I was like, what was going on here? I love that the title fits it very well. What You Don't See. Like, you know, I didn't really like the storyline basically, and I'm like, nah. Makes your senses and your thinking capacity too down. Like, it doesn't challenge you in any way. Like, it just makes you think that this movie is for children. You know, the storyline is pretty much just boring. Boring is even an understatement, to be frank. And then I want to talk about cinematography. Obviously, you guys know Uchenna Bunabo, I'm not a fan of his cinematography, but here he actually didn't use the brown and then the dark grading for this movie. He actually used yellowish, and I'm like, hold up. He has changed it. Yeah, so this movie was a little bit yellowish going on. I'm like, he's experimenting to find the one that actually worked for him. I don't know, but I'm not a fan of this color grading he used. Not a fan at all. This brings me to the unnecessary scenes with Chisom and then the gate man. They were dragging it. They were dragging those scenes so much. To be frank, those scenes were not needed. Add anything doesn't take away any add or like it, they were practically just dragging the scene. And this brings me to how long this movie is. Like, what the hell? To be frank with you, not sit my ass down to watch a 2 hour movie with a storyline like this. You guys know, I'll tell you the truth. I won't sit down and watch a movie that is not interesting with 2 hours. No, which the acting is boring. And again, this brings me to the acting. Like, again, just like I said, the only people that I could say that was okay was Sonia and Chisom. The rest, how am I even saying the rest? How many characters or how many casts were in this movie to start with? Plus, there was no hospital scene. She traveled. Come on, guys. Is this a movie or this is a skit or this is... What the hell are we watching here? And because he has audience, yeah, he'll get his numbers. I keep saying that we are tired of the mediocre. If people don't know, if some of the producers don't up their game, the boss is going to leave you at the station. You need to up your game. I mean, I'm not saying that every movie should be perfect, but like the storyline should make sense. Like you should add something to it. And this is nothing to write home about. And on that note, I'm going to rate it a 1/10. If you have seen it and you love it, good for you. I have seen it and I don't love it, good for me as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next movie review.